What is up, Twitchlets? My name is Mr. Twitchy. It's been far too long since I released a My Hero video. It used to be my second favorite series of all time. It's still on my Mount Rushmore, but it's dropped down to number 4 at the moment. But with that being said, I did want to get back into the swing of things since I've been out of it for a while. Recently, I had a death in the family, and my mom had surgery recently, so I'm trying to seize the day as much as possible. So with that being said, I'm just going to jump right into this after I explain the one spoiler potentially that I received for this chapter, is that Bakugo is not confirmed to be dead. I called this. If you want to see how massive of a W this is, go to either Townsy's Discord or you can join mine. Both will be in the description down below. But with that being said, I think that Best Jeanist is going to use his fiber powers in order to stitch together Bakugo's heart, similar to Doflamingo from One Piece. And speaking of One Piece, a quick little aside, I am going to try to release that video first. I just reacted to chapter 1058. It was a great chapter, much better than the previous one. But with that being said, let's get right into the next chapter of My Hero, chapter 364. Shigaraki sees the quirk-destroying drug, which was secretly manufactured by the Shie Hasakai. As soon as he gave some to me, I immediately attempted to reproduce it. The original came from a person's quirk. Isn't that just fascinating? It reverses causality, just like you said. Throughout the process of creation, I focus on its original effect rather than the quirk-destroying bullet. I must admit to the validity of the Doomsday Theory. You can only use this once. Once you are freed, this will surely help you achieve your dream. I love that. I was talking to Vante about this because, unfortunately, my other brother, Sherm, he no longer reads My Hero. But with that being said, I wasn't under the impression that it was explicitly stated that All For One, the original, used Ares' quirk to reverse himself back to prime form. But I do like this cap on it. So it's not like he was able to extract, Dr. Ujiko that is, he was not able to extract Ares' quirk from the quirk erasing bullets, but he was able to extract enough of the essence of it in order for All For One to return to prime All For One status. So I do like that. Just in case, should anything happen to me after your jailbreak, I'll be sure to leave this here. To tell you the truth, your voice, your eyes, and your smile are all so precious to me. I sincerely hope that hatred will not dwell in your heart. Okay, so All For One's looking at his updated Darth Vader mask. Take pride, Endeavor. I never thought I'd have to use this against someone like you. That is quite the flex, and I'm sure the official for this will look immaculate. Horikoshi's cross-sketching has always been incredible. He's rejuvenating back to his physical prime. That's Eri-chan's. Okay, falls down to the ground. This is bad. My body is as light as silk. Ooh. This top-down perspective of All For One falling down with the carnage beneath is... Ooh, that's chilling. I want to say that this is an ode to Kaido dropping down from the Sky Island. What? That's... Oh, and he's stealing quirks on the fly? Oh, shit. And I'll take that cape if you don't mind. I don't look good naked. Also an ode to the Shiggy stealing the cape from Exless. Hawks comes in. This rewind, now that I've used it, I'll eventually disappear and die. But like a baton, my dream has been passed on to Tomura Shigaraki. You'll have to allow me to fulfill my remaining task of rescuing him from this insolent trap of yours. So there's not an off switch. He'll just progressively get weaker, I guess, but prime All For One, good God. This is not good. The most self-destructive super enhancement. If Endeavor-san can just get one more blow in. Your dream, huh? Are you talking about after you obtain One For All? I have to buy time. Thanks, Hawks. Why don't you fill us in for future reference? It's simple, really. I was influenced by comics. The villains are feared all over the world. Why do you think that is? Because they do bad things? And what would that be? In a world full of countless cultures and values, it is an action that is frowned upon and loathed by everyone. It is something that obstructs the future you envision. That's why, you see, why I want to obstruct the future of this world. Nice little profile shot of him. That's all. That's all I've ever wished for. Oh, we have a flashback to the US of A. Looking great. Looking great. Now is the time to strike. If we don't put a stop to Tomura now, our country will be in danger. It all depends on how you view this crisis. We're already a half step further in the red zone than all the other countries. That's your fault, Timothy Agpar. According to reports from our specialized agency for quirks, Tomura has reached a point beyond human control. In other words, no matter what happens to him, he's untouchable. Are they insinuating what I think they might be insinuating? And towards a monster like him, we've bared our fangs in the form of Star and those missiles. You're saying we should ingratiate ourselves to him? The developed nations have already begun scrambling to see who can gain Tomura's trust first. Thinking about how we'll be ruled over is ridiculous. It's damage control. We have to wait for the right time to strike. If we allow ourselves to be controlled even just once, we'll be robbed of everything we have. Tim, it's for the future of our country. We cannot allow that to be our future. Is it your position that's making you say that? Oh, what's he pulling out of his jacket? Secret agents just pulled their guns out on him. What did Star fight for? Picture of her and All Might in the childhood. That's great. What did Kathy die for? You have not forgotten, have you? Boys and girls grow up watching the adults. That's awesome. The adults support them in turn, and they become connected. Then, those once children do the same for the next generation. Isn't that why heroes wield their power? Okay, so we got a really banged up Edgeshot here. That's right, I'm a ninja hero that can sneak into anywhere. I've crept into so many bodies that I'm familiar with it all. Like hell, I'll give up. Mirako! Struggle! Was that Creati screaming? Or was that... I can't quite tell. Just stop. It's useless. If your head is all that's left, then bite him. That's kinda raw. Who's ever saying that? I, Edgeshot, shall not accept this. That stopped heart is a life we cannot afford to lose. We can still make it. I'll fill in for whatever he's lacking and move for him. Okay, so I think that was Edgeshot that was screaming. Kamihara, you can't come back from this. So then, I'll leave the rest to you. President Hakamata. Nimpo, 1,000 Sheet Pierce Extreme. I'll become his heart. That's fucking raw. Heroes connect the future. Whew! That was great. I love that. It's 10 out of 10 chapter. The monologue for All for One, him confirmed to not be able to survive this war once he started Ares' quirk rewinding himself. That is crazy. So Edgeshot will become the meshing that will pull together Bakugo's heart. And he can't come back from this. I love that because in the previous war with the PLF, he was just poking people in the lungs or their hearts, like just straight up, almost murdering them. So plus the connection back to the United States, from adult to children grow up, become adults, and then from adults to the next generation of children. I loved it. All right, so 2 great chapters to really get myself back into the swing of this reaction thing. I'm not going to make any promises. I'll do the best that I can, but I will definitely be moving forward. Tatakai, as my boy Aaron likes to say. With that being said, if you enjoyed it, drop me a quick like. I'll probably just stick to One Piece and My Hero for now, and then I got something brewing with my boy Vante for other series coming up this fall. But with that being said, my name is Mr. Twitchy. Thanks for watching. See you later.